Sauce it or toss it. Sauce it or toss it. Sauce it or toss it.
Speaking of 14 bedrooms, Arash, sauce it or toss it. The Edmonton Oilers, who are currently up 3-1 on the New York Islanders. The Oilers will be making a blockbuster trade by Christmas.
No, I'm gonna toss that. They don't have any assets to do a blockbuster trade. Like what are they gonna do? Yeah, here's our. We can trade it first, but we need to protect it. No, no, you don't get to protect it.
You're battling it out with San Jose.
Yeah, battling it out for San Jose. I don't know, man. They have to go at a crazy pace to make the playoffs. And I don't know. I think the narrative I know it's sausage. The narrative is going to quickly change from playoffs to like, hey, Draisaitl's 28 now and he has 1 year left. Mm-hmm. And then after that, McDavid has 2 years left. Like these are not RFA controlled kids anymore. Like you need to make a choice. And Ryan, to just wrap this part of sauce and toss it up. Connor McDavid, it's almost 10 years he's coming in.
They've done their time.
Like he's done his time, and now he's
Andy Dufresne.
It's going to turn into a legacy question where you're going down as probably, I'd say, like top 3 most talented players of all time, just in terms of how crazy he's impacted the game, how much of a cheat code he is. Are you going to end up being a guy, now he's going to turn 27, are you just going to end up being a guy who by age 28, 29, it's like, yeah, you're really good in the regular season and you're really good on sports and highlight reels, and that was it. And that's your legacy. And then,
maybe,
when you turn into a UFA, yeah, can you go and, are you going to keep just re-signing in Edmonton and being really stubborn and saying, I want to make this work? And then Ken Holland's going to still be here, and then, you're going to have all your substitute teachers, all your favorite substitute teachers being hired, and the girl that rejected you in high school, the Oilers are going to get her and be like, oh, listen, Connor, look who we ran into Rebecca. Remember Rebecca? She likes you now. That's like, what are you doing? Keep doing this nostalgic stuff. And then the Oilers all they're doing right now is being like, oh, well, it's just a coincidence that we've hired all these people and that,
let's talk about that after this, but it is not looking good, and they are not doing a good job at
hiding
making it look any better.
They're really not doing a great job hiding it.
Sauce it or toss it, Arash. The Chris Tanev will finally become a Toronto Maple Leaf this year.
I'm gonna toss it because I don't know if he'll want to go out east even more. I think the Zadorov thing. Did you hear the Zadorov thing?
Yeah, his Dan Milstein's out causing a ruckus.
No, Dan Milstein said that, but then I think it was Jeff Merrick said that a player told him he heard a Maple Leaf player tell Nikita Zadorov on the ice, man, you're exactly what we need.
Yeah, one of them's going there because Ryan Reaves can't fight or play anymore.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, I don't know. I'm holding out hope that Chris Tanev ends up being the dad comes home finally.
I'm just not, as somebody that just saw the Hives last week and Guns N' Roses the last month, unlike you, Arash, I am not nostalgia pilled, so I don't feel that way. I'm not thirsty for Chris Tanev.
I'm not nostalgia pilled in the way that I'm like, oh, nostalgia is the thing. I'm like, dude,
you do refer to him as dad.
Yeah, can we just put it? Well, yeah, he's dad, but that's the thing is that how do you mix up a roster that's doing really well without disturbing chemistry? Familiarity, like we talked about a couple weeks ago. It's like, man,
how many players on that roster? Well, okay.
How many? Like, it's plug and play, man. You're getting, not only is it plug and play, but you're getting someone that's going to be a UFA that you can probably get at a cheaper price. And that if he wants to resign here, you'd be like, hey, listen, you can spend your 34 to 36 years on a 2-year deal playing with Quinn Hughes exclusively. You can just literally, that's you. You can.
You know what's going to happen? He's going to be old Chris Tanev and come back and get hurt almost immediately.
Okay, well, he's not going to get hurt because he's not doing puck retrievals like he always had to when he was a Canuck. When it was like Chris Tanev was our guy and he had to go. Yeah. He had to move the puck out and he's like, oh, God damn it. Here comes Jamie Benn on the forecheck. Fuck.
I'm coming for you. Arash, speaking of monsters tormenting on the forecheck, sauce it or toss it, Arash. Alex Ovechkin is currently on pace for 25 goals this season, and he will not achieve it. Sauce it or toss it.
Of how many goals?
25 is what he's on pace for.
Tossing it. Oh my God. Come on. Just from a shot volume metric, like I'm sure he has a slump, and then there's going to come a time when he's going to score like 7 goals in 3 games. And then
let me tell you about this thing called PDO.
Yeah, it's the thing called PDO. Have you heard about it before?
Ever?
You ever heard about it, guys? You ever heard about PDO? No, I'm going to toss that. I hold on to it, man. He has an entire team that's like, we're not here to win. We're here to get you to 875.
We all are. We all want to be part of it.
We all want to be part of it.
Sauce it or toss it, Arash? Benching Jonathan Huberdeau.
Sauce to the nth degree, man. Like, what more do you want to do? Like, what more do you owe Jonathan Huberdeau if you're the Calgary Flames at this point? You gave him the contract. You gave him the security, and it's not even like he's 0.75 points a game, or like he's doing whatever. No, dude, the man's invisible. He's completely missing basic outlet passes. He's making Elias Lindholm's life fucking horrible in terms of just trying to keep up some form of offensive trajectory for a guy in his UFA year. Just bench him. And what else do you have to lose? You can't trade him. You can't waive him. Like you got to live with him. You guys gave him this crazy ass contract, and there's this discussion happened that he hasn't adjusted to. It's different here than Florida. It's like, there's something called reporters.
Expectations.
There's expectations. Sorry, man. That it's not like,
people recognize you.
I've disappointed the 40 people in the stands tonight. Oh, no. How am I going to live with myself?
Sauce it or toss it, Arash? Ryan Reaves is the most useless player in the NHL.
Oh, useless? I would. I don't know.
I mean, Spencer Martin's in the league.
No, Spencer Martin's doing okay. Useless. Oh, that's such a tough word. I look at like someone like Marc-Edouard Vlasic, whom is very clearly like he's done, but he's the roast is now burning and almost caused
He's been here since then.
That's true. It points to the sign. I don't know. Useless.
That's a great alternate for that question.
I don't know if it's useless, but I would say what is it that you do here?
Thank you.
Like, I just don't know you're supposed to be the great negator, right? You're supposed to, and then like Bertuzzi gets runned. And then it's like, it's a shame I'm not playing right now, or I'm not on the ice, or else I would have made Nikita Zadorov stop hitting.
They take him out of the game, and the Leafs get in 2 fights with instigators.
It is really funny in that range, and like, basically like just being like, so you're supposed to be this thing that stops people from doing stuff, and then people go and do the thing. It's like this paradox, I don't know. It's this paradox.
What are you doing here?
I don't know what you're doing.
He got that notoriety with that run with Vegas, and he's just been coasting on it. He is nostalgia. Ryan Reaves is nostalgia for pre-pandemic good time vibes.
If you're here for pre-pandemic good time vibes, call Ryan Reaves. Make a good time roll, ladies and gentlemen.
Sausage or toss it or ash, the Anaheim Ducks make the playoffs this season.
Oh, come on, Ryan.
Give me your Western Conference.
The entire West. Okay.
The 8 teams.
I have to give you. I can give you the. Oh my God, I can't. What?
Vegas, Vancouver, L.A.
Yeah, maybe L.A. We'll see how Cam Talbot goes off through the entire year. That's hard to like throw at me just all at once, Ryan.
Okay, well, you answered that. Let me look here. Here's what if the playoffs started tomorrow. It'd be Vegas, Vancouver, LA, Anaheim, and St. Louis would be in the wild card, and you have Dallas, Colorado, Winnipeg.
Okay, I don't think the Ducks are making. I don't know if the Jets will make it. So I think so it's going to be Dallas. I'll say without saying like rankings. I'll do Vegas, Dallas, Colorado. Oh. I almost want to be a really cheeky motherfucker and say the Coyotes.
I love the Coyotes.
I love what they're doing there. They just are. They're
might be my favorite goalie in the league right now.
Connor Ingram.
No, Vejmelka.
I think Connor Ingram. Well, they're both. I think they're platooning one.
They're incredible. He's incredible.
But yeah, I think they're in there. I don't know if the Ducks will make it up.
Okay, that's fair. And finally, Arash, sauce it or toss it. This might be a bit of word soup, so I will give you an explanation. Sauce it or toss it. Oliver Ekman-Larsson being that guy in the Connor Bedard highlight that will air during broadcast for 50,000 times. Now, I phrase it as that guy because if there's one goal we've seen a million times, it's Mario Lemieux scoring in the 91 Stanley Cup final against the Minnesota Wild.
That goal in 72.
All
when
that one. But
squeezed the stick and y'all pulled the trigger, and all I remember was sitting beside you. Ryan, you said you didn't give a fuck about hockey, and I never heard somebody say that before.
Winter time, loosening my grip on a fake Cold War. Isn't it amazing what Sean Chambers couldn't accomplish when he had to defend against Super
Ryan,
Mario?
we're gonna get copyright struck. Don't.
In the 1991 Stanley Cup Finals.
No, we're gonna get copyright struck. No, we can't do the Tragically Hip. Come on.
Sauce it or toss it, Arash. OEL being the butt of a Connor Bedard goal, and we're gonna see it for the rest of our lives.
Toss, because he's gonna play him like twice. Come on.
No, but we're gonna see OEL at his least forever.
No,
getting his ankles broken.
I don't think that. I'm not gonna be me. I'm gonna big toss because I don't know. Who do I think Connor Bedard's gonna do that to? Probably Quinn Hughes.
So you're saying it hasn't?
Quinn Hughes is so bad and so overrated. But
it'll be Tyler Myers.
Yeah, maybe no. Tyler.
He will literally break his ankle.
Tyler Myers would kill Connor Bedard. Because that's just chaos. Shout out to Connor Bedard though. Kid's on a heater. It really sucks.
Six goals in 8 games.
Something like that. It really sucks that he is on a historically bad team. Not historically bad team, but like they definitely did not design that team to be very successful outside of like highlighting one kid.